Hello, I'm Rimane Osman, a fifth year architecture student, and today I'm going to show you my project about the cultural park located in Marmkhaye. Starting with our master plan, first I would like to say that we have existing structures that are stayed as memory silhouettes, lifeless and isolated. So my design intervention is reviving the train station that was affected by the blast and already abandoned from the Civil War, and also by answering some forms that bond with the existing, creating a new dimension to it. So the main approach of my design is taking into consideration the built environment, but also adding new structures that will enhance social interactions. And now staying with our site plan, it shows us the relation between the masses and the relation between the old and the new, and what I've decided to do with the old structures. I've decided to use them as offices, but also as an open space for restaurant for people to visit and to visit as an exhibition, as for one building, and for others to stay in and to look up this old great structure that we have and that we must keep. As we can see here, the main theater plan and as from the ground floor and the mezzanine, but also sections that show the relation between the building and the surrounding. As we can see in the main theater, must contain 500 people, where we can see some circulation from the lobby, seatings, and how the user will move. And here, as we can see, we have two secondary theaters containing 300 people and 200 people, where we can see the smooth circulation of the user that must be with a direct access. Here are my some main shots showing the 3D of the existing building and what I have chosen to do with. For example, in an existing building, I have chosen to add some glass roof and curtain walls to show that to show the approach that there must be transparency between old and new, and also transparency between the inside and the outside, to show that the user must always have a connection with the nature. And there are some other ways to show the relation between old and new, but also we must say that we have a contrast between old and new that will create a look that borders on some real. Occasionally, an architect are giving the opportunity to add modern extensions, just like we did in this project, on the older building to give a new sense to the site, but also give some social attractions to others. Those are the plans showing what I have done with the existing building. We can see we have a cafe, we have some offices, and this is an interior shot showing the transparency between inside and outside and how we deal with the levels. But also, as we can see, we have a reading pavilion that is a shelter that must be located in a calm and nice location. And here we are showing our basement and where is it it's located in our site. I have chosen to locate it at the beginning of the site and connecting it with the theaters, but also with the land. And I would like to talk also about the structure system that I have chosen. I have chosen to work on the geodesic dome structure system, which is a hemispherical form in which triangular or polygonal surfaces formed by plane or frame elements are in large scale tension that we need in our theaters, and distributed the stresses on the structure. It also has wind and storm resistance and uniform temperature for for the mass, and an airflow and right airflow and ventilation, and maximum solar gain and light. And to talk about the environmental studies, I have chosen to add some photovoltaic solar panels to the mass, that are solar energy technologies and power plants that do not produce air pollution or greenhouse gases when operating, and it has a positive indirect effect on the environment, where solar energy replaces and reduces the use of other energy sources that have large effects on the environment. That's why using also sustainable materials is very important for our work and for the environment. And here's a sheet showing all in one the project as an overview. And thank you so much for your time.